is Joe freaking Anthony.
Ladies and gentlemen, here I stand, one half of your JTW Tag Team Champions. We did what we said we were going to do. Zac Rowe and Joe Anthony, Tag Team Champions, by beating those absolute pieces of garbage, Jack Sykes and Jack Edwards. They're gone. I personally curb stomped Jack Edwards out of JTW and sent him off just like I did in 2018. So, what's next, you may ask? I told you all that I would have a very, very special, very important announcement coming up very soon, and that day is today. But first things first, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you all to the current JTW Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion, my partner, Zac Rowe.
I'm good. That's right, people. Myself and the man himself, Joe freaking Anthony, are your new JTW Tag Team Champions. I told you all that we would do it. I'm a man of my word, and I went out and I did it. But I didn't just do it for myself. No. I did it for myself and Joe. Joe was retired. Joe didn't need to accept my offer, but he saw the state that his promotion was in and decided to do something else about it. Jack and Jax were scumbags of champions. Now, we won't have scumbags as champions here at JTW. We never have, and we never will have scumbags here as champions. So I had to do something about it. And that was win. I knew I was going to win that match. The mindset that I had obtained going into that match, knowing that I can't lose, I knew there was nothing beating me that day. And that is why me and Joe stand here before you as your JTW Tag Team Champions. However, there is an important announcement that me and Joe have to make. These championships have eluded the both of us our entire careers, and we now have them. But there's an issue.
I'm retired.
Joe is retired. Now, we would be the biggest hypocrites in the world if we was to sit here and keep on defending these with one competitor.
In the same manner that Jack and Jax did when we said that we would never do that. The only reason we took the tag team titles is to make sure that that never happens again. So Zac, what are we here for today?
One of our very big announcements today, ladies and gentlemen, is myself and Joe Anthony are vacating the JTW Tag Team Championships.
And with that being said, JTW no longer has any tag team champions. JTW doesn't really have any active tag teams. I mean, JD Bailey and Bad B haven't been seen since the tournament. El Jantonio has a broken ankle. Jax and Jack are gone. Zac and I, we've just vacated. So I bear that in mind when we vacated these championships, and because I had to think of the overall future of JTW. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, our second biggest announcement. Zac, what do you have to say?
Now, I said in my recent post on Instagram that I do have a big announcement, and I did, and it was vacating these titles. But not only that, like you said, I have another announcement. I didn't know what was next for me, and a little while ago I did say that I have to start thinking more and more seriously about my next matches, as I don't know how long I had left here at JTW. I had to do whatever made sense to me. I had to do what made the most sense. I had to do what would get the best reaction and feedback from the audience. How long have we been doing this now?
Since 2017, since late August 2017 was when I reacted to your promo on me. We have been doing this for so long now, and the JTW Intercontinental Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship, until you destroyed it, were the top prizes in JTW, and we have both won said titles, along with now the tag titles and non-JTW related YouTube promo championships on numerous occasions.
There's nothing left that I haven't done. I've done it all. I've won the IC Championship multiple times, World Heavyweight Championship multiple times, now the JTW Tag Team Championships. I've been Mr. Money in the Bank. I've won the Rivalry Rumble. There's nothing else here for me to do, and that's all I did want to do here in this promotion. We started this out just over 4 years ago as kids.
And now you are the only JTW Grand Slam winner, including the Rumble.
I am a Grand Slam champion. It never gets old saying it. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. My announcement. As of today, I am officially vacating my JTW Intercontinental Championship. Now, as some of you hear that, you may be happy, you may be sad, but all that you need to know is that it's the best decision to make. And you'll understand with the next thing that I'm about to say. I wouldn't vacate that championship for any good reason. I'd vacate it for the best reason. And that reason is that as of today, like Joe, I, Zac Rowe, am retiring from Backyard Wrestling.
And with that bombshell, I bring you one more. Now, some of you may be disappointed in this news, some of you may be angry, some of you may be glad. But I stand here as JTW's top writer, top promoter, top booker, whatever you want to call me. It's my show, it always has been. I have always been in charge, I've always put in the work to make sure that you guys get the best content, the best storylines. Our storyline over last summer is the best piece of wrestling fiction I have ever written in my life. But now I stand here and I look. Zac was always my most committed guy. He was always the guy that was there. He was always my top guy. If I couldn't rely on myself to do the job, I could rely on Zac. Now, don't get me wrong. Every person that has taken part in JTW has done a fantastic job. Thank you. JD Bailey, Jack Sykes, Bad B, everyone. We could not be here today without you. But none of them guys are active anymore. We're 19 going on 20. Zac is 20, I'm 19. We have other commitments. We started this at 15, and today we end it. So with that being said, today I, Joe Anthony, am officially closing JTW Backyard Wrestling. It is done. Thank you everyone for the last near on 5 years. Thank you all for the views, for the subscribers. Thank you, Kit Clips, for promoting me and giving me the kick up the arse that I needed to make sure I could be the best I could. The most viewed match we have in this backyard is 75,000 views. And that blows my mind every single day, that many people have seen me wrestle. But there is physically nothing better that I can do now. I've sat on this decision since I retired. I knew it was coming, but I figured I'm not going to beat a dead horse. My best work was our work in the summer. From then, every time I said that it was going downhill, I was telling the truth. So I'm not going to just ride it out until it's a shadow of itself. No, I'm ending JTW now, when it can be remembered for the greatness that it was, when it can be remembered as the biggest backyard wrestling show that the UK has to offer. We created that, and no one can take that away from us. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribers. Thank you for it all. It has been an absolute pleasure to perform for all of you.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.